Crazy Will here today. Today we'll be talking about Gosund smart plug, so stay tuned! Hey, Crazy Will from Crazy Will's Tech Show. Today, we're going to be talking about this little plug by Gosund. At least I hope I'm saying that right. So this company Gosund reached out to me and asked if I would do a review. Me. Now, I said yes, under one stipulation. And if you watch my show, you'll know what that stipulation is. I'm gonna give my honest opinion, whether they like it or not. So here goes, ladies and gents. Now, these work with your Echo, Alexa, your Google Home, and even If This Then That, if you're familiar with that website and controlling smart devices. It has that capability and requires no hub. You can control these anywhere in the world using the Gosund app on a 2.4 gigahertz wireless network. That's all you need. No hub required, just a wireless network in the app. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Will, you've done a lot of smart plugs on your channel, especially if you did watch me. Well, this smart plug is only $9.99. That's right, $10. So, that makes me beg to differ. Is it worth the $10? That's what we're gonna find out today. Now, you can get a 4-pack of these bad boys, which Gosund is gonna give away for free to one of my lucky subscribers. I'll give you more details on that at the end of the video. But you could get a 4-pack for only $33.99. A 4-pack of these bad boys. That's like $8.50 a plug. I mean, look at these things. They're pretty nice. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. I did a lot of smart plugs. Will, what's the big deal? Well, this was actually a bestseller on Amazon, which made me agree to actually review these things, because if you remember, I've had problems with certain smart plugs in the past that I did not give a very nice review to. Before we get started into everything, I want to tell you right off the bat what my favorite thing about these plugs are so far is that you could actually control them with the weather. What do I mean by that? Well, in the app, you could actually say, hey, if the outside temperature is 75 degrees, turn on my air conditioner. Yeah, I have a wall unit for in my office. This is what's controlling it. If it's 75 degrees outside, that unit turns it on. And then you make another command that if it's below 70 degrees, turn it off. Same with my heat. I also have a baseball plug-in heat. Not only does it control the heat, not only will it control the air, but I'm sure there's a million other ideas that you guys could come up with. But if you live in the South like me, and you have a well, yes, I'm on well water, you need a little light bulb, which is kind of funny, to make sure that your pipes don't freeze. And guess what? You can put one of these in your well house, plug your little light bulb into it, and if it goes below 35 degrees down in the south, it'll turn on that little light bulb and your pipes won't freeze. Brilliant! That's another idea I came up with that I'm going to use this thing for. So let's talk about the setup real quick. It's real easy. You download the Gosund app onto your phone. Once you download the app, you make a username and password, and you remember that username and password just in case someone like me has to work on it and fix some mistake that you made. Then you take your smart plug, like so, you plug it in, you open the app. You see it's blinking there. We're gonna hit the plus symbol. You're gonna pick your plug, which they look a little foreign, but we're gonna pick the plug, and it says, is it blinking? I think she's blinking. Is she blinking? Yeah, she's blinking. You can kind of see it. I don't know if you guys can see that. We'll hit confirm that she's blinking. We'll pick our Wi-Fi network, which if it's not there, you gotta add it in right here. We have it already in here. Hit OK, and then we let the connection wizard do its thing. It's connecting. All right, and now we'll name it. We'll name it Crazy Will Plug. Save. All right, and it's gonna be in the office because that's what we're in. And we'll hit complete. And now the completion is done. Now we can turn it on and we can turn it off. Turn it on, turn it off. And it's that easy to set up. Now let me give you a quick tour of the app. All right, we're gonna take a look at the Gosund app. So we're gonna click on it right there, and this is the Gosund screen. And these are the plugs that I got. So we could turn it off and then turn it on. And if you notice at the top up here, you'll see that it actually gives you the temperature and weather in my area, and even the pressure, the outdoor air pressure, which is really cool. You know, these are the basic things. You can actually click on the actual device and you can turn it on, turn it off. You could set timers. You could set a schedule. So you can add a schedule and then you can put it once a day, repeat. Another thing you could do is you can actually change the name. We just put on that pen right there. We can change the name. We'll which I'm not going to do, or you could change the location where you want it. And you could actually check device network too. It'll tell you how the network's doing, which I thought was really cool. Everything looking good. Signal strength is good. I like that it has that testing capability. These are all the different supports that it has, and all the devices that you can remove. You can update firmware, and so forth and so on. It has all the basic features in that. What I am really excited about is actually the smart part of it, and you'll see that I add some automations here. And in here, if you hit the plus symbol right at the top there, can do a scene where you could turn on multiple devices at once, which is really neat. So you can, I wasn't so impressed with that. We're gonna go back up to the plus button again. What I was really impressed was the automation, and you can go in here and you can set the automation. You click on here and you could pick either temperature, humidity, weather, sunset, sunrise, schedule, or device. I was really impressed by this because right here you could hit like temperature, and I'll show you what I already pre-made, because you can actually click on it and click temperature and then you pick the temperature. But I pre-made presets because I want to, and I'm gonna get out of this, I wanted to, and this is AC on, and this is what I called it, and I'll show you one that's preset, and I put if the temperature is 75 degrees out there, if it's greater than 75 degrees outside, to turn on. So I picked 75 degrees and I made it switch on. Now, one thing I want to change in this preset is time of day, because this is for my office and I don't need it on all day and all night. So what I could do is do a customized one, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to make it go from, and it's military time, so we're going to say 12 o'clock to usually out of here by 8. So what would that be? So that's 8 o'clock right there. So that's 12 to 8 o'clock. If it's over 75 degrees, my AC unit should be on. So we're going to click OK on that. And now I have that preset, and then I'm going to go to next. So now my temperature will turn on 75 degrees between 12 o'clock and 8 o'clock, and it's going to control this smart switch, and it's going to turn it on, and that's the time period right there. So we'll save that. So now that's saved, and I turn that on, and I'm going to turn off the heat one because I also use this for my heat, and these work really well. I've been playing with it for a week, and every time I went in my office it was perfect. But I did see that even though the outside temperature is different, it needed to be calibrated. Alright, so now we're going to do the AC off, which if you went in here you could actually do it this way, just to show you. So we'll do temperature, and we'll say if it's below, next, and then you pick the plug. So we'll pick, I call it mini start because I gotta name it correctly, but you get the idea. Switch 1, and we're gonna turn it off. And there you go. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna name this. We're gonna say AC off, confirm. And we're gonna hit save. So that's set now. So that's on and that's on. And then we have the heat ones for when I switch the plug over to the actual electric heater. But we have the AC on and off. And so now it'll turn on when the temperature reaches a certain degree, and it'll turn off when it reaches a certain degree between those hours. So I thought that was a really good feature. So that was a quick look at the app. Now, if you want to make these work with our little girl Alexa, which, I'm sorry guys, I don't have a Google Home, but the skill for an Alexa app is actually Smart Life. You could use that skill, and now there's a Ghost On skill as well. I would recommend the Ghost On skill, but when I received these over a week ago, there was only the Smart Life skill. So what we're gonna do to make this work with our girl Alexa is we're gonna go into the Alexa app, and you're gonna go into skills. Once you go to the skills app, just search for Smart Life or Ghost On. One of those I use. Alright, I got one of my studio lights right here. You can either hit the little button right here on the side, and that'll turn it on, and you can turn it off, which is not the cool part of this. Obviously, you could use the app. It's really quite quick, but what we're gonna do is we have this right here, and we're gonna say, Alexa, turn on Crazy Will's plug. Alexa, turn off Crazy Will's plug. That simple, guys! Now, my overall thoughts. I changed out a lot of the iHome plugs that I do not care about, which was the light box behind me, which is on a routine through Alexa. I changed out my air conditioner with one of these, which was over on the side there that I showed you guys. And I also used one for heat, so that's 3 of them. And then I have this extra one that I don't know what I want to do with yet, but I think I'm going to use it for my well light, like I said earlier. I've been using it for a week, and I'm in and out of my office a lot, and I run the routine of I'm in my office or I'm leaving my office, works and turns on and off a lot of the stuff in here, and it worked flawlessly every time. Not to say that they won't fall off the bandwagon like that other brand that I can't stand, and you could look at my channel or watch this video here about how much I can't stand those plugs. But for 10 bucks, you're really not risking much. If you remember, I paid 40 for those other plugs each, and I got screwed. They got really good ratings on Amazon. I've been playing them for a week. I love the features, like I showed you in the app, so I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5, guys. I'm so far really sold on these things, and I'm probably gonna get some more of them if they don't find it in their heart to send me a couple more. Okay, so like I promised, the end of the video, guys, we're doing a giveaway, a 4-pack of these bad boys by Gosund. So you're gonna get 4 of them, and they're gonna be shipped from Gosund. They worked a deal out with me, and they said, hey, you wanna do a giveaway? And I said, absolutely. I think my fans would really enjoy it, even though I'm not a giveaway type of channel. So we're gonna be giving a 4-pack. How you enter, guys, real simple. Subscribe to me, like, and put a comment down below, and I will pick a random person out of the comments 3 weeks from today. And I'll announce it on my show with your name at the bottom in 3 weeks. So make sure you like, subscribe, and put a comment down below, and you'll be given a chance to win a 4-pack of these bad boys, and then you can tell me what you think. That's it for me, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe if this helped you in any way. And remember, you could do anything if you put your mind to it. Later, guys. Ghost end, or ghost on, or ghost on. Get it? Ghost on. Ghost on. Ghost on. Ghost on. It's over. That's it, guys. I mean, there's other videos up there. Or if you want to do me a huge favor, click the like button, or subscribe button's even better.